Big Ben Roethlisberger is 35 years old. Against Jacksonville, he committed 5 turnovers, and this is what he had to say post-game, and it's a little eye-opening. This is graphic 16 through 18. Quote, when asked by reporters after the game if he was doing anything differently under center, Roethlisberger replied, I don't think so, but maybe I am. Maybe I don't have it anymore. I'm not playing well enough.
Good answer.
One of the offseason's most overcooked storylines was that Big Ben was seriously considering retirement at the end of the 2016 season. Age, he told the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette in July of his reasons for retiring. It's 14 years. That's a long time. I think the average life expectancy in the NFL is 3 years, maybe 3.5 now. I believe it's 3.3. I've been blessed to do this a long time. I think it's just seeing my kids growing up, and in the offseason, I love getting to spend time with them. And then I come here in football season, just has to take up so much of your time, of your damn time. All this football that's going on.
Fuck off, NFL Network, for the most overcooked storyline. Old quarterback thinks about retiring is the most common sense storyline. It's not overcooked. It's just like a
most undercooked storyline. Ben Roethlisberger is a rapist.
Very undercooked.
Yeah, very undercooked.
It's practically raw.
It is raw.
Yeah, super raw. Like no one wants to touch it.
Not even at the store raw. Like being transported to the store raw.
I could have said something way worse. I like Jacory's like no one wants to touch it. That's fair. That's very fair. We're gonna go with that one. That's a good one. That's
what
safe.
didn't we touch?
Safe. I can't. We're just way over your head now. Do you think Ben Roethlisberger should retire right now?
No.
That's not the question I'm going to ask. It's such a dumb question. Do you think he should retire right now? No, of course not.
No.
Is this overreactionary to a game with 5 interceptions, 4 of which were his fault?
Well, here's the thing. It's not an overreaction because he said it. Like, hang on. If this were someone in the media that was like, he's got to retire.
Not his words. I'm saying overreaction to him throwing 5 interceptions, not overreaction to him throwing.
Wait, what?
I'm not saying is this an overreaction to his words. I'm saying is this an overreaction to him throwing 5 picks and having probably the worst game of his career.
Yes.
Yes.
It's still an overreaction until he shows that like, dude, he's going to throw on average 5 interceptions. Yeah, then we could have a discussion. But getting back to this, if this were a reporter that said maybe he doesn't have it anymore and it didn't come from the horse's mouth, then yeah, it would be a complete overreaction. But here's something that I think
he is the horse.
Yeah, he is the horse, which I can appreciate is that he's being honest, he's being transparent, even if he is kind of a bad guy from a footballing perspective and just a footballing perspective. Jacory, yeah, he's not playing well. He's playing like dog shit. And here's the other thing. Ben Roethlisberger is probably going to be a Hall of Famer, again, footballing perspective, for the Super Bowls that he has won and how he sustained a model franchise like the Pittsburgh Steelers.
He's a Hall of Famer.
Huh?
I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Oh, completely. Here's the rule. Quick side note. Here's the rule about the Hall of Fame. If you say a name and you have to think about it, he's not a Hall of Famer.
Or if you're Terrell Owens.
Hall of Famer.
That's it.
Here's another
one.
Not allowed we have not discussed this. All right, let's go to the wide shot. Ready? Phillip Rivers.
No.
He is a Hall of Famer. I think he's a Hall of Famer.
He is a Hall of Famer.
Jimmy Rollins.
No.
Not a Hall of Famer.
No, he's not going to get the votes.
Here's what I do like. I disagree. But here's what I do like. You had an immediate reaction, which shows that you have already ingrained in your mind from what you have seen with their large sample size, like Jimmy Rollins and Phillip Rivers and many, many others. It's an immediate reaction that you say no, yes. Nah.
But there's the case for like,
it's the buffer window that's like
for like borderline guys though. It's like when Tim Raines got in the Baseball Hall of Fame. It was yes, no matter what. It was yes right away. And then the NFL, the MLB writers, and then 70,000-year-old brains go, no, but no one remembered him in Montreal because we didn't cover baseball in Canada. It was part of the reason to get it.
Danny Graves always told me that they should not put a team in Montreal again. Now, I think they should.
I just like their jerseys and their colors. Good farm system.
Yeah, definitely. Here's the standings real quick for the AFC North. The Pittsburgh Steelers, by the way, can still win the division.
They can still win the division. Go back to that.
Let's go back to that. Yeah, Ben Roethlisberger. Nah, I don't think I have it, dude. You still have 3 wins.
By the way, it's not even just that they're tied for first in the division. They have the most points in the division, 99 points for 99. They've scored the most. Here's the funny thing about Ben Roethlisberger, right?
Yeah,
it's a playoff game. Any playoff game. You need a quarterback. You're selecting from a pool of quarterbacks. There's probably only about 7 other names that you would maybe guaranteed say, yeah, I'm going to have him start for me. You're going like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, probably Matt Ryan after last year. Who am I missing? Who am I missing before?
Tom Brady?
I said Tom Brady, the first one. Who am I missing before you just immediately go, maybe Russell Wilson, before you immediately go, yeah, I want Ben Roethlisberger starting. Regardless how many picks he throws this season. Regardless how bad he might
According to what the Chiefs have done, it's Alex Smith.
Alex Smith. But
No,
I'm saying
but
in
like,
general,
yeah, you want Ben
in general, he's been there.
course.
He's durable. He's a big dude who doesn't get that injured, and well, I'm saying actually gets super injured, just plays through all the fucking injuries.
Here's my quick thing. It's different with, I guess actually not, because it's a contact sport, but the comparison that I would make is that, I forgot who he went up against. It may have been Manny Pacquiao, but when Miguel Cotto went up against Manny Pacquiao, he was saying in the face-off that Max Kellerman does, he's like, I'm thinking about my family, I'm thinking about retirement. It's like, shit, I can't bet on this guy if he already has that. And plus, he doesn't have teammates to lean on. He's already putting in the perspective of, nah, I'm just doing it, I want to fight, and then I want to get out, and I want to retire. It's a little bit different.
It's tough.
It's a little bit different because you're by, exactly, you're by yourself.
It's a different type of heart that's needed in that kind of thing.
No matter what, it seems like this is going to be Big Ben Roethlisberger's last year, so let's wait
in the 2004 draft class, Rick Strom.
2004.
Eli Manning was taken 1st overall. Philip Rivers taken 4th overall. Ben Roethlisberger was taken 11th overall. Could you name me? Oh, don't go back. Hide it. Hide it. Could you name me the 2 other quarterbacks that were taken in the 1st round? One, I don't even remember his name.
No, I
looked it up earlier.
probably can't.
The other one was a very known Houston Texan.
David Carr.
Matt Schwab.
UVA. UVA, baby.
We don't have the whole 1st round, but also, really sadly, and kind of forgotten about, Sean Taylor.
R.I.P.
Who was killed in crossfire from a Miami.
No.
He was shot.
No, someone invaded his home.
And killed him.
Yes, it wasn't crossfire.
It wasn't crossfire? I
no,
thought
someone invaded his home.
I know
he
was pointing.
He tried to protect them. There was a machete involved, and then he got killed, dude.
Lee Evans, I'm pretty sure his girlfriend stabbed him.
Can we go back real quick?
Before
Roy Williams had great years in Detroit, and then just fell off.
Look at the Miami team, though. Jonathan, look at that Miami team. DJ Williams,
Tommy Harris, good Chicago Bear.
Kellen Winslow, Sean Taylor. This team was stacked. Robert Gallery. And then, of course, who's the most guaranteed Hall of Famer on that whole list? Number 3 overall pick from the Arizona Cardinals. Larry Fitzgerald at Pitt.
And then I'd probably go with Ben Roethlisberger and Philip Rivers. And then, man, Jonathan Vilma.
Dunta Robinson.
Jonathan Vilma.
D'Angelo Hall is pretty good, too.
Really interesting. Yeah, tore his Achilles against DeAndre Hopkins in the preseason. Highlighted by Hard Knocks when the Texans were there. Okay, we're over time.
Okay, we're done.
Thoughts, comment section below. You know what else to do.
Matt Schwab.